Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. There's this guy who I watch on TikTok, who I follow on Instagram, and I can't pronounce his name, but I've watched and followed him for a long time, and it begins with the letter E. He's known as the African guy who duets people whilst having Pringles. Now you know who he is. The guy that eats and goes, and then when someone does something he doesn't like, he's like, go to hospital. I love him. I think he's so good. Anyway, he was done a Q&A on Instagram and was answering a load of questions, and one of them he answered, the way he answered it, and the answer that he gave was actually spot on. He said to just be yourself when it comes to you getting out there and doing what you want to do. He also said there's only one of you and there's lots of, whatever it was, and it's easier to be you, which is so true. But then he also said, if there's people that you like to watch like me, and it's the way, and and you like their content and you want to be like them, and this is so true, and I don't know why I didn't think about it like this, and I wish I had, but he's helped me, and thank you so much. So he said, if you enjoy watching their content, what they do, don't just watch their stuff. Look at the hashtags that they use. That how often they upload and the things that they do, and that is a good way of answering it. I really like it. I don't think you'll ever come across this, but if you watch this, thank you so much. Plus, he has got back to me in a comment on TikTok ages ago, and I got so excited. It was about mental health, and I did a video, and I thanked him for the fact of what he said back then. That actually really helped me, and I still thank him today. And oh my goodness, I think he's absolutely spot on with what he says. And he even said that it took him 10 years to get where he is today. And he was saying that he even said, I'm not saying it's going to take you 10 years, but it could take you longer, or it might not take you as long. But you just have to be patient, very patient. And I'm really patient. And hi, new subscribers, by the way. I seem to have jumped right up. But I'm pleased about that. How are you all doing? Responded to some comments. People are starting to comment now, which is nice. I get the odd comment, but it's not as often as I would like, because I like when you guys comment. It allows me to get to know you as a viewer, and I really like that. It's really important to me that you're not just a random that watches my videos. You're somebody that I've allowed time to get to know, not just as a viewer, but as a person. And you never know. You guys comment more often, you might end up becoming friends with me and knowing me really well. And I try my best to make sure you guys really know me, really get to know me. Because you're not just watching somebody that does videos, you're watching somebody that's allowed you to get to know. And I feel like for me, that's really, really important. This video wasn't supposed to be as long as it is, but what can you do? Anyway, I'm gonna have my coffee, and then I will sit and chill with that for a bit. Then I'm going to get dressed and ready for the day, so that I'm not actually rushing around later last minute to try and be ready, because I've had those days and it's not nice to be rushing around. It's stressful because the things you wanted to do, you end up not having time to do. I'm out. I go out every Monday. I see my grandparents. They watch Uni Challenge, and we all have a go. I'm not the best at it. I'm good if it's the music round. When it's popular music, my granddad looks at me like, "You're gonna know this, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I hope so." And I try, but I don't always get them. But, it's the hardest quiz show that I've ever watched. Well, no, the hardest is Only Connect. I can't get any of them on there. I really do not get that show. It's good for the really intelligent. I mean, university and more. And so on. But for somebody like me, no.
Later.
Anyone else have too many mugs and get really fussy and end up using the same old one, and then you had hot chocolate in it last night and it's like, oh. I have put it in soak to get it washed, and I'm just stood here like, you do have other mugs. Why are you not? I don't know why I'm not using them. I'm just not. I've got other ones here. I've got too many mugs. That is my problem. And Lucas brought me another one. And I was like, I don't need any more. But it was Harry Potter and I wasn't going to turn it down. So, anyone else? Also, I nearly did something yesterday. And I thought, do you know what? I bet loads of people do this without even thinking. They just do it. So, is this just me, or do you do this as well? When you're watching a video and it's quite medium to getting on to being loud, but you have somebody next to you on the sofa and they start falling asleep, and then they are asleep, why do you then go, oh, they're asleep, I don't want to wake them, better turn it down? Yet they fell asleep when it was that loud in the first place. And it didn't keep them awake then, so why would it now? Do you do that? I'm not being funny, but I can't be the only one that does that. I can't be. Like, it's like, I've had music on and loudish in the lounge, and someone will fall asleep, and I'm like, oh, better turn that off then. And I'm like, they slept through a really loud song and didn't wake. Yet our brain sees someone asleep, loud music, turn it off, and that's all, and you do it. You turn it off or you turn it down, and it's like, but you didn't wake them. And then you're like, oh, I didn't wake them up. So you go, oh, maybe I could play it then. So you put it back on, you turn it up, and it's just as loud as it was. And it either still doesn't wake them, or it makes them jump because they didn't expect it, and then you do wake them up. Oh, please, don't just be me. It can't just be me. Do you know what? I'm going to do a poll on TikTok and I'll find out if it's just me or not, because I don't think it is just me. And if it is just me, then I don't want to, I'm just strange. If it's not just me, I'm strange anyway, so.
2 hours later.
So you've either seen a video or you're about to. I'm having to put something in here just because you might know somebody that knows something, and if this helps in any way, then it's done what it's needed to do. But if anybody knows anything, to please go forward. I didn't know who the guy was until just now. I came across someone else duetting the woman, and I duetted her and shared it to all my platforms to get it out there, because you never know who you might be friends with that might know somebody that knows something, or do you know what I mean? So if anyone knows anything and you're in the area or local or neighbours or whatever, please go forward with, even if it's just the smallest thing. Please, I wanted to put this in there, just to help get it known. So if you know who it is, you know, it doesn't matter if it's the smallest thing. It's something that could help in a massive way. Alright, it really, really could help in a massive way. So, please, if you know anything. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee, wait for an important phone call I'm supposed to be getting, if it's not cancelled, and then I will get ready for the day. And then I'll be ready, and then I don't know. I have got things that I do need to do, but it's been raining and I can't really do that. I've got leaflets to post through doors, but it's been too wet to do it, so I may have to hope that it doesn't actually rain tomorrow so that I can get posting.
1 eternity later.
I went for a green look and I do really like it quite a lot. My hair was getting in my face, and you guys know I hate that. That's why I always put it up. But today I've straightened it, got it down, and so I've put my headband on. If you hear a noise in the background, it's the oven. I've put lunch on. Lucas and I are having chips. We're low on bread, and I don't want it where one of us has a sandwich and then the other one goes without. So that's what I've done. We got chips. Oh, and also, look, very nice.
Guys, can everybody stop scrolling? This is really, really important. This is Jamie Cannon. He's 19 years old and he's been missing since the 20th of May. His family are from Saltcoats and they're absolutely desperate. Now, after what happened to Stephanie Bonner's family, we can't turn a blind eye to things like this. If anybody has any information, can you please contact the police, contact the family? Can everybody please take 2 minutes out of their day to share his information? Thank you so much, and sending lots and lots of love to the family.
So it's the next day. I thought I put that in and I didn't. Anyway, I urge you, if you know anything at all, please go forward. Even if it's in your mind the smallest bit of information, it's something. It's something that could, it could go a long way. And I think it's so important that even if you saw him around, you've got to say something. Now, I didn't know who he was until yesterday, so pretty much I had no idea. But there will be someone out there, one of you guys might actually know. If you don't know, you don't know. But, somebody's got to know something. So if you know anything, if you can go forward, please do. I hope that clip with that message really helps.
Eventually.
So I've got dinner on. It was either corned beef hash or spag bowl, and I didn't know which one to do, so I just did corned beef hash. Well, I did knowing. I don't know. I used to love cooking. It was so much fun, but now it's got to the point where I'm the only one doing it, and I get help here and there, but it's really rare that I get help now, and I don't always want to cook. You would think, oh, your chance to be in the kitchen a lot more. It's exhausting when it's just you, and I just couldn't be bothered tonight, but I knew I had to, because I knew that it... Anyway, it's on, it's doing, and then, I'm just tired. I've had a kip, and I'm still waking up from it. But yeah, I'm the only one doing it, and it's really stressful, to be honest. I've had a stressful day. I can't even tell you. So, I rang a number that was recommended, where they have an hour with you to test to see if you are autistic, what you've got, because I've believed it for many years. I was never tested as a child, and to get tested as an adult to see if you are autistic, for me, it's going to cost me £185, and I was told that was cheap, and I had no idea at all that it was going to cost, and I'm really not sure I can afford to do it, which means I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to financially afford to find out if I'm autistic. And I really wish I was tested as a child, because it's the not knowing at the moment. It's the fact that I don't actually know, and I've chased my doctor how many times, like loads, and it's just not getting anywhere. And I told the poor woman on the phone was so nice, so kind, so friendly. She really wanted to help me, but I told her I'd have to get back to her on it because of the cost. And it was really hard to come to terms with the fact that I would have to pay that much, but I can't afford it. Yes, money's coming in Sunday, but that doesn't mean I can afford to use what's there. So I feel like the sooner I get better, the sooner I'm well enough to work again, the sooner I can save up some money and just go ahead and pay for it, get it done. I just want to find out if I'm autistic. And I haven't... The session is about an hour, but 185 is quite a lot. But, I can't do it now, but that doesn't mean I'll never be able to do it. It just means I can't do it now. I can't. And then I'm trying to chase up to get a renewal on the Fit Note. That's not happening either. It's supposed to be ready for me tomorrow, but I have no idea if it's in the morning or afternoon, or if it's even ready. There is that as well. I've had those two stresses all day, and I've not really been in the mood for a lot today. Yeah, I thought come in the kitchen, do dinner, might cheer you up a bit, but it hasn't, to be honest. I just, I can't be arsed at the minute, I really can't. But I'm going to turn this negative into a positive and think once I've managed to do all this, I'm going to come out a hell of a lot stronger and say, look what I went through, but look what I did. Look at me now. And that will be the positive. And I look forward to that time. I really do. Anyway, I am going to end it here so I can finish dinner. And I will see you all another time. Bye, everybody.